All right, what's going on, guys? Try back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our weekly live stream for this week. Could be, possibly, maybe. Let's see. So we got about 15 minutes until 9, so I'm a little bit early this week, dudes. And let me just make sure everything is good with the channel and everything, and the video. Let's see. Showing up. It's showing up. All right. Good. That's good. So we're all set. All right, man. So let's see if we can get someone to join. Just verify you can hear me. We got Small Cigar. Welcome, dude. How are you? Can you hear me all right? Mic check 1 2 1 2. We got HFG. Small Cigar says, can't wait for World Beyond, man. I think it will shock a lot of people this season. And Tim Simmons, how you doing, Tim? We got Jack Dixon. Yeah. Yeah, well, don't worry, Jack. I'll keep it mostly spoiler-free for you. I think I can do that somehow. Yeah, everybody's at a different sort of watch time for Walking Dead. Hey, Dory, how you doing? And Eric, what's up, man? So I don't know for World Beyond, guys. I don't know for World Beyond if it's going to be, I don't know, for season 2. I guess it's out now, I think. I think it's been released now, or it's at least, it's hit now. I've seen some reviews for it kind of already. I haven't read them, though. But yeah, World Beyond season 2 is premiering here coming up in the next week, depending on whether you watch it a week early on AMC Premiere, AMC Plus, or if you watch it the regular time, which would be Sunday night for World Beyond Season 2. So, yeah, you know, I guess I'm like moderately interested. That's the way I'll phrase it for World Beyond Season 2. I actually forgot it was premiering until just before the stream, like half an hour ago when I was getting the thumbnail ready and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, World Beyond is going to be starting soon because we have the Walking Dead original mid-season finale coming up, or tri-season finale. Is that what we're calling it now instead of mid-season? Is it a tri-season, 3-part season, tri-season finale? So that's coming up next weekend or the weekend after if you're on a schedule where you watch it on regular AMC. So I'm doing the reviews based on AMC Plus is what it is. You know, I think it's like half my audience or half the audience is like watching it on AMC Premiere. Half the audience is watching it on regular. So it's certainly divisive as far as, you know, who's seeing what. Thanks, Jamal. How you doing, man? And he's a Harris. He's from Memphis, so that's cool. Thanks for watching, man. And we got Junior Beasley as well, which is, I like the name, Junior Beasley. I like it. Is your last name actually Beasley? That's what I want to know. So Junior says, I don't like World Beyond. Well, certainly you're not alone. The first season, its first few episodes are not very good. It does get better as you get closer to the end of the first season. By the time you get to like the season finale, it's not as bad. It certainly gets a lot better. But even though it does get better, it's starting off from a point where it's like, it's not very good. What's up, Dr. Death? How you doing, man? And Grizzly Scalp said, I forgot it was premiering as well. Yep. Watched the premiere, and it was just okay. Oh, you've seen it already. Okay, so Grizzly, guys. Grizzly is ahead of me here. I have not seen the premiere yet for World Beyond. And so, but how was it? So you said it was just okay. So that's from Grizzly. So thanks for that, Grizzly. So very cool. Let me expand the chat here. Okay, I think that's probably better. Yeah, Junior's last name is Beasley. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm trying out some of the different kind of features here for the chats and seeing how I can make this look good. They just stay out for a second here, though. So I am laughing because your last name is actually Beasley. What's your first name, Junior? You know that in WWE, one of Chris Jericho's insults was to call the guy Junior. And Vince McMahon, he said that Vince McMahon liked it. I saw an interview where he said this. Really liked it because Vince McMahon is a junior. So he's there's Vince Senior, which was before him, and so Vince McMahon, the television character, the owner of WWE, WWF, he's a junior. So one of the insults is that Jericho used to call guys a junior, and Vince would love it because he hated being called a junior. So, does anyone know what? Okay, Angelo. So I'm trying to get this chat to work. I think it's okay. It's kind of showing all right. I don't know. I am such a noob to the streaming stuff, dudes. So I've been doing some streaming videos for Brawlhalla for Walking Dead, playing the Walking Dead characters in Brawlhalla. We've done Negan. We did a video for Rick. We did a video for Daryl. I'm best with Daryl in the game. So if you guys have seen the gameplay videos, I'm getting really good with Daryl and the bike. Because the bike, you can kind of smash guys back. He sort of like charges the bike, and then he smashes forward and shoots the crossbow at the same time. And so I've been winning some games of Brawlhalla with Daryl. But nobody plays the Walking Dead characters in Brawlhalla. Like, I'm the only one who plays them. So I go into the game. You can play as all their regular characters that they've had since 2014. And then they have all the Walking Dead crew. The only ones I don't have is I don't have Maggie and I don't have Michonne. So at some point I'll be looking to get maybe both of them. Or if I have to choose between Maggie and Michonne, maybe I'll go with Maggie because she's in the show right now still. And, Michonne hasn't been there for a bit. And then there's the turtles and other stuff, all 4 turtles, which is pretty sweet. So, I'm getting good with Daryl. Okay, let's see. Junior Beasley's name is, maybe I should move maybe that's too high for the chat. I have to find a best fit. Thank you guys for allowing me to test this out. Where's the best fit? Maybe right there? I don't know. Let's try it out and see. I might get rid of it if I don't like it. How are you doing, Josh? So Junior's full name is Cicero Jr. Okay. So your dad is Cicero. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So it's not as funny of a name. I like the Junior part though. That's like an 80s. You sound like an 80s character to me. Like if I was watching The Goonies, or if I was watching like an 80s movie, like an 80s sci-fi or an 80s horror movie, if I would expect a character to be named Junior Beasley. It's just like Sandlot or something, like the kid down the street. Like he brings the bat, and the other kids are like, okay, well that'd be Negan. He brings the ball. All right, little Negan brings the bat. Junior Beasley brings the ball, and we have a game of baseball. That's what we do. That's how it works. Socially distance. Don't worry, guys. Socially distance. Okay, so we'll have we'll have the people stand 6 feet from the bases. I don't know how this is going to work exactly, but we'll figure it out. So, trailer episode 8. Yeah, episode 8 looks freaking awesome, man. Very excited to see it. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the Reapers are going to survive into the next part. In some ways, I want to see like a final climactic battle for the Reapers. But in other ways, I feel like maybe they should extend it into the second part, because I don't know how much Commonwealth stuff there is for them to go into. And they still have another 16 episodes left after episode 8. So with 16 episodes left, should they do Reapers Extended? Will the Reapers just be for the first part? Write your comments through. Let me know what you guys think as far as whether or not you think the Reapers are going to be in the second part and the third part of this tri-season. Let me know what you think about that. Hey, we got Maddie Matthew here, who says, "Bro, I've been watching you since Walking Dead Review since I was 12, bro." I like how you said "bro" twice. You sound like Vince Russo, right? Bro. Or what's the new guy's name? Oh, Riddle. Riddle does the bro thing. That's part of his thing. I didn't know he was an MMA fighter first. I didn't know he fought in UFC. But apparently he's a badass. He doesn't look like it. Like, he looks like he could beat his ass, right? He looks like a smaller Shawn Michaels that doesn't wear shoes or boots, right? That's what he looks like, Riddle. But I didn't know that he was like a badass MMA, like he'll knock your ass the F out. I didn't know that. That's good. So, so bro. Well, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate your broness, and that's very, very nice of you that you've been watching since you're 12. But the question is, Maddie, how old are you now? You've been watching since you're 12, but how old are you now? Yeah, episode 8 looks freaking awesome. Well, the setup for it is amazing to see. Like, well, I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen episode 7 yet, but the reviews in the channel if you want to see it. You know, Maggie and everything, Elijah and Negan. It looks awesome. It looks really, really awesome. I love what they've done with the place. I love what they're going to try and do. Very cool. Yeah, Pope is really good, Junior. I agree, man. He's a very scary villain. My mind did not realize that he's from Dark Knight. Like, I remember his character in Dark Knight, but his accent is totally different. So he's got long black hair, and his accent's totally different. He looks different. He doesn't have like the Heisenberg hat with the glasses. A lot of people are comparing Pope to Heisenberg from Breaking Bad because he's got the hat on, and he's got the big glasses, which is kind of funny. So I do miss Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad. And Jay's always bugging me about not seeing El Camino. I watched like the first half. I still haven't seen it all the way through. Okay, let's see. Jamal says, Trev, do you think Rick is at the CRM? That's a good question. CRM. So, I would think so. He's certainly not at the Commonwealth. So he's likely locked up at the CRM. We may see some Day of the Dead-esque kind of stuff. Them probably experimenting on walkers, and maybe in the second season of World Beyond we'll get some inkling on what's up with Rick or where Rick is. So that's a good part to the watching World Beyond, is that you get a little bit of info about the movies, right? When you watch World Beyond, you get to see a little bit about what might happen in the movies. So that's really good. Okay, let's see. James W. says, what's the plan for the channel after Walking Dead? Yeah, I'm not sure, James. We'll have to see, man. I'd like to do weekly streams, Sunday nights going forward, indefinitely, and just find other shows and review other shows. That is, if we don't all go through like an apocalypse in the next few years, which I think we actually might. Hopefully we don't. So if everything is good, then, we can do other shows. We can have fun. I've been doing some gaming videos lately with Walking Dead Brawlhalla, so that's fun. And, I'm just going to produce, and, if you guys are interested in it, that's great. And if you're not, that's okay too. I understand. But yeah, I'm just going to keep going basically and do whatever I can do, given the, how things turn out. But we'll have to see. Obviously Walking Dead is not as popular as it used to be. That's quite obvious. It's going to have a strong finish because a lot of us are really excited to see how it ends and everything. And then after that, we'll see for the spinoffs. We'll see for other stuff. I'm still also questioning. I don't know if Kirkman's going to do anything in the comics with Walking Dead, but I did purchase this, and I was reading some of the letter hacks, and it kind of sounds like to me he might want to do something in comics with Walking Dead. So something Walking Dead again. So this is the Walking Dead Deluxe. This is issue 15. So I got a chance to go to the comic shop this week, and I picked up Walking Dead Deluxe. So it's really nice. Really, really nice. This is Rick, by the way. If you guys haven't read the comic book series, this is Rick in the comics. This is an awesome issue. This is where he goes to Shane's grave and digs him up so he can kill him, which is pretty awesome. So I don't know. I just like it. But anyway, so this was kind of a special issue. I saw it on the shelves, so I was like, oh, I'm going to buy it. So I'm kind of getting the itch, dudes. I haven't been buying too many comics, and so it's pretty good. The art is colored, so I'll show you the pages of what it looks like. So that's what it looks like right now. So the original version was black and white. And so what they've done with Deluxe is they've gone ahead and they've just basically colored it. So it's a colored version of Walking Dead. And it does look really good. I got to admit, it looks really, really good. One of the first criticisms I had of the Walking Dead comics originally was, I wonder why it was not in color. Originally it was in black and white, and I was like, why is this in black and white? This should be in color. But yeah, it's it's really nice. I like it. I already have every issue in black and white anyway. Here's Rick going for a drive. There's Lori, and so he's heading over, and then he gets to there was Wiltshire Estates, which they sort of used that in the TV series with Tyrese, but not that much, not really. And here he goes. So he gets to the spot where there's also Tyrese here is clearing out this is it a gymnasium? Yeah, it's like a gymnasium type thing, I think. But here we have Rick and the comic version. He's digging up Shane. So he digs him up because they bury him, and it's not like the TV series version where Carl shoots him. So he digs him up. There's Shane right there, and then he gets him up. There he is, and he's kind of decaying. And then Rick, I had to set things right. He takes out the gun and blam, shoots him. So, and then he leaves him, and he says, I ain't burying you again, you son of a bitch. So that's pretty wicked right there. I ain't burying you again, you son of a bitch. So there's Shane's death in the his zombie death in the comics, which is pretty awesome. And so I wouldn't be surprised if after this version, if Kirkman does decide to do something with Walking Dead in comic form again. He's also got Oblivion Song, which I think is also going to be picked up and adapted for a series. People are just going to want to buy his stuff because Walking Dead was such a hit. When Kirkman does Oblivion Song or he does other issues, they're going to want to grab it because if it could be at 1/10 of a Walking Dead success, they're going to want to get it. So, his name sells it by itself. Oblivion Song, they're up to issue 31 now, maybe past that probably. This is probably back issued a little bit. But this is Kirkman's new comic book series. Hey, thanks to Mark Shark for the couple of bucks. I do appreciate it, man. Mark Shark said, was the Rick movies reveal just damage control? Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, let's go into that, and we'll come back to Oblivion Song after, because that's Kirkman's new series. I don't think that the Rick movies were damage control. I think that Andrew Lincoln was done. Okay, so this is what happened. And if you look at the season 5 cover, it sort of reveals it in the season 5 cover. Let me see if I can get it. Just a sec, guys. Okay. All right. So this is what I want to show you. So this cover, if you interpret it this way, and it says, the new world's going to need Rick Grimes. So back in season 5, Andrew Lincoln was debating leaving Walking Dead, or he wanted to. He was kind of like, I think he was getting burned out. He always had to fly across from the UK to the US to film Walking Dead. And so it's a big deal for him to have to leave his family every year and do that stuff. So he wanted to leave. He was getting burned out. And if you interpret the season 5 cover this way, this is kind of cool. You have Rick at the front, and you have Daryl, who's kind of following his footsteps. You see what I mean? So Daryl's sort of like behind him, looking at Rick. Rick is going to leave, and Daryl is going to fill his shoes. So it's sort of like everybody else is kind of walking the other direction. Rick at the forefront, and Daryl sort of in the background. But it kind of feels like to me when I look at it to think that, Daryl's going to be filling Rick's shoes later on, right? Like think about it when you look at the cover. So you've got Rick at the forefront, and Daryl is going to, right here, he's waiting, he's ready, and he's gonna come in after, right? After Andrew Lincoln leaves. So we should be happy that he lasted to season 9, but he was going to leave one way or another. He wasn't going to stay indefinitely and do Walking Dead indefinitely. We got to be happy he did like 9 seasons. That's amazing. Because it's a lot of work. The people that are at the forefront, it's even more work for them than anybody else. So he was leaving either way. And so the movies seem like an option that they could put out there for everybody, where Andrew Lincoln would be able to do it on his own schedule when he's ready to do it. And it would be like a one-shot deal, or you go and you do it and then you're done, and then maybe you do a second movie, you go and you film it and you're done. But it wouldn't be like you have to go every single year to Atlanta or Sonoma or wherever they're filming at and film a new season, 16 episodes a year, every year. You're there all the time. Whereas with a movie, they can kind of set it up and you go, but then maybe you're off for a couple years and you have another one. You're off for a year, and then maybe you have another year on and you're back for another one, if they do all 3 of them. But I just think that they were scrambling to try to find a way to make it work. They knew that killing Rick off was suicide for the brand, for the genre, and, well, not the genre, for the brand, for Walking Dead, for the whole Walking Dead universe concept. If you kill Rick off, it's not good. So you're better off to have him leave, and then when you're ready to do the movies, even if it's 5 years later when they get this done, yeah, he can go take 4 years off and then do the movie, right? It's like I think he'll be well rested at that point. So no, I don't think that the movies was just damage control. I think that he was leaving one way or another, and so they did it to set it up to where they'd be able to still do something with him. And I think it was a smart move. I think it made sense. I just wish they'd get one done already. But if you want to look at it as that's damage control because he's leaving, whatever, that's up to you. But I think they are going to do at least one movie. However, we'll see what happens in the next couple of years. Hey, WebSoak, how you doing, man? Word of the day says, blam, how you like me now? So, okay. The murder of Glenn had a real negative effect on me. Were you sad after that one? Yeah. Jamal says, okay, Trev, last question. Why is it so hard for Maggie to forgive Negan? Well, I mean, I think we can all understand why it's so hard for Maggie to forgive Negan. I mean, that is what he did before. We got to keep in mind, this is the man. Where do I put this where it's going to show? Okay, let's try it up there. This is the man that killed her husband. This is the man that killed Glenn. So, it's probably impossible for her to actually forgive him when you have when he did that. And then also you have a Herschel who's growing up without a father. And every time she looks at him, it's Glenn, right? It's Glenn's kid. So it's, I don't think she'd ever forgive him considering the situation. So Oblivion Song, back to that. So this is Kirkman's new series after Walking Dead. It's pretty good. There's also Rick Grimes 2000 and the Clementine stuff, which is like whatever. Nobody's really talking about that too much. So it's in Skybound X though, so they're using it for Skybound. But this is like some looks at what Oblivion Song is like. I think it's an alien invasion type of thing. It's all right. Aliens are all the... Kirkman's smart, actually, because aliens are all... Everybody loves aliens. Aliens are always all the rage, even more so than zombies. People love aliens, man. So, I don't know. The art's a little crazy. These are like alien invasion stuff. So, it's a little nuts. I can't get this chat just right. Either put it at the top. It's like it just feels like it's in the wrong spot. Okay, let's try it right there and see. Okay, there we go. How about there? That seems okay. So yeah, but Oblivion Song is just okay. It's not amazing or anything so far as my opinion goes of it. It's all right though. It's decent enough. So yeah, yeah, that's what it is. So, but there'll be a series for that too. So I don't know. Maybe we can review that. We'll see. I mean, it's also possible that with the channel, I might have to take some time off for a while if there's just nothing on that I even like or that you guys are really into, which could happen. But the thing is now with media, there's like, with streaming, there's like a million shows on all the time, and just hardly any of them are really that good. That's the thing. Like there aren't too many that stand out. There's so many on, and it splinters up audiences like crazy. So here we have Turtles. So I picked this up in my last comic book pickup. So this is Teenage Ninja Turtles issue 120. And Eastman, Campbell, Nish, Ijima, and Pattison. So I love the Turtles. I can do turtle videos too a lot because I love the Turtles. So we got right here. So yeah, I like making turtle videos as well too, but whether or not you guys like it, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But this is a new turtle comic, the IDW Turtle series, and it is really great. Really, really good. So I like it. So it's pretty cool. The art's pretty good for it as well too. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's okay. But overall it's pretty good. Kind of looks like anime somewhat, huh? A little bit. The Turtles is very anime-esque sometimes. So, yeah. Who likes turtles? See, Benny likes turtles too. That's good. Awesome, man. I love the Turtles, dude. Absolutely. So, but that's all the comics I got for now. I'm looking for Department of Truth, the new issue of Department of Truth. And here's one for The Last Ronin. That one's pretty popular. The Last Ronin right there. So that's a good one right there too. Yeah. It's, pretty cool stuff. So that's all the comics I got this week, dudes. Just a few, nothing too crazy. But I was happy to get a Walking Dead comic because it's been a while. Even if it's a re-release in color with Deluxe, I was happy to get one because it's been a while since I've gotten a Walking Dead comic. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what we get. Oh, thank you, Jamal. I do appreciate it, man. Thanks for your support. And then we got Flat Stuff Earth, which I like the name, right? Flat Stuff Earth. Who says Pie, Mutant Earth, Zombies. Yeah. Where we got it here? Okay, all right. Let's keep the chat there. That's good. Change format, geocentric only. Yeah. We could do more Flat Earth videos, I guess. Yeah. Flat Earth stuff says bubbles in space. Space is fake. It's good. There's like a whole. I love how there's like a whole community online now for the flat earthers. Like I think Eric has developed like this whole. He's kickstarted this and ODD2 and the others too. I've just like made this whole like flat Earth thing, this flat Earth community and everything. It really cracks me up. I really like it. It's fun. So who is Leah? Says Cheryl Porter. Well, that is Leah is a Reaper, and she is a possible love interest for Daryl. So yeah, really, really good. I was going to put these zombies at the bottom, but I think the zombies are kind of getting in the way a little bit. Okay, let's remove the zombies. Oh, darn it. I'm going to get caught here, aren't I? Which one's the other one? Okay, window capture, image 4. Maybe I'll have to do this later. Image 2. There we go. Okay. That's probably better. We'll remove the zombies for now. They didn't quite look as good as I thought they would. Straight out. Dr. Death says, I want Gabriel's comic death. Yeah, well, I don't think you'll have to wait too long. Definitely within the next year. I don't think he'll survive to the very end, but maybe maybe I'll be wrong about that and he will survive. Okay, let's see. Jack Dixon says, anti-vaccine. That's Max, he said. And NWO live chat's fun to listen to. I know. It is fun to do. I love doing it with you guys. I would do it all the time if I didn't piss people off by doing it. So that's the thing. People get angry, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do it then. So, thank you, baseball guy. I do appreciate it. And Jonathan says, I'm ready to see some deaths this season. Think we'll get some in episode 8. Hopefully, Rosita gets a gruesome one. So that's from Jonathan Dixon. So it was pretty funny. I did see there was an article about Norman Reedus' son got in a fight. I don't know if you guys saw this. I didn't even know that Norman Reedus had a grown-up son. But I think it's really funny because I think that it says that his, son of Walking Dead star Norman Reedus, he's a supermodel. Supermodel busted in San Gennaro festival assault. So he got into a fight. It sounds like he assaulted somebody. And if you guys didn't know, Norman Reedus' son's name is Mingus. So, his name is Mingus Reedus, which is wonderful. I don't know why I cracked up so hard when I found out his name was Mingus. I thought that was wonderful. It's so hilarious, right? But he looks like Daryl, right? He looks like Norman, so that's really funny. I'm not going to comment on the supermodel stuff and what he's wearing, what attire he's wearing, but it sounds like he's kind of a badass. I think he beat somebody up. So even though he looks like that, don't mess with him, dudes, because remember, he's Daryl's kid, right? So, I thought I'd throw that in there. Mingus, yeah. Okay. Well, it's like if Daryl had a kid, I would expect his name to be Mingus, right? Like something like that. That's like another 80s name, right? It's like another 80s, is there a character named Mingus and something? Was that Boy Meets World or something? I forget. Was there a Mingus in Boy Meets World? Oh yeah, there was. There was a Mingus in Boy Meets World, and he was I think he was the nerdy guy, right? So don't mess with Norman Reedus' supermodel son. He will smack you around. He'll beat you up. Mingus, Boy Meets World. Yeah. Or it was Minkus. Minkus, not Mingus. Minkus. Okay, sorry. It's a little bit different, right? It's a little different. So so this is if you guys ever seen this one, Minkus. Yeah, that's where I get the name from. So Boy Meets World. You guys ever watch Boy Meets World? Boy Meets World was good. It was fun in the 90s, right? It was good. And Saved by the Bell. Yeah, HFG, he is. Yeah, I'm not making this up. This is seriously This is seriously legit. I am not fabricating this at all. It says it right here. Mingus Reedus, Walking the Runway of Calvin Klein Collection, showing during. Oh, that was 2017. So he's even older now. But that's really funny. Okay, I'm not really laughing at him. I just think it's just funny. It's just a funny situation. Okay, I don't know. It's just funny for whatever reason. The next Lemon says that Topanga was hot when I was a kid. It's funny. I think they rebooted that. They did a Girl Meets World, right? Just so they could be politically correct. It's like, oh, you did a Boy Meets World? Well, that's sexist. We have to do a Girl Meets World to even it out, dudes. So yeah, there's a Girl Meets World if you guys didn't know that. Yeah, Peyote, that's right. Yeah. I don't know if that show's still on, Girl Meets World. I didn't watch it that long. So yeah, so anyway, mid-season finale is coming up, dudes. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And then episode 1 of World Beyond. So tonight maybe I'll watch World Beyond. I'll probably post a review for you guys sometime this week, but I don't know exactly which day or when it's going to be. So sometime soon. So okay, let's see, what else did you guys say? Maybe we won't go too long tonight, dudes, because I already did the review. We did the Brawlhalla video, so there's lots of new stuff in the channel. So we won't go too long tonight. We'll keep it a little short, but it's always fun to hang out with you guys and see you and everything. New Wonder Years, yeah. Favorite horror film of all time? The next, what is it? The next Lennon says, favorite horror film of all time, Trev. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. Favorite horror movie of all time? Well, it's going to be a zombie movie, right? It's going to be one of the Dead movies. I guess we'll go with Day of the Dead or maybe 28 Days Later. I guess I'll go with the original Day of the Dead. It's really great. I think Greg Nicotero's in it too. I think he worked on it, so he did that. So because that kind of that skill set, I think he took and pretty much transitioned into Walking Dead to give us the best zombies ever. Walking Dead has the best zombies ever. Cumulatively, they have the best that have ever been done. But yeah, I'd say probably 28 Days Later or Day of the Dead. If you're talking something not zombie related, favorite horror movie of all time, not zombie related. Does Ghostbusters count? Is that a horror movie? Not really. Maybe when you're like 5. It's a horror movie, right? Oh, it's so scary. So I think there's a character in the new Ghostbusters named Trevor too, which I think is awesome. I think it's Finn's character actually. So that's Afterlife, I think, is what they're calling it. That's been pushed back forever. Do I like Army of the Dead? Yeah, I did a review, James, for Army of the Dead. I liked it. I thought Army of the Dead was fun. But yeah, so that's next line. What's your favorite horror movie? 28 Days Later never gets enough credit. I agree. Next line. Shaun of the Dead is a funny horror movie one too. Let's see, what other horror movies? Halloween obviously is classic. Some of the other ones. When I was younger, the alien stuff used to freak me out a lot. Like Fire in the Skies, Communion, stuff like that. Very, very scary stuff. So that was kind of some of my favorite horror movie type stuff. What's your favorite horror movie there? Next. Yeah. Mark Shark says, hey, Trev, Beta versus Pope. Oh, that's a good question. Well, I'll go with Beta, actually. That's a good question. Could the Reapers beat the Whisperers? And I would say, no, I don't think they could. No, I don't think so. The Reapers versus the Whisperers. I'll go with the Whisperers as winning that one. Even though the Reapers are very skilled and everything, I think that the Whisperers would be able to defeat them. I do think so, just by numbers and everything else. I don't think that Pope and the Reapers have enough members to deal with the Whisperers, so I think the Whisperers would beat them. Yeah, I think so. And Halloween's coming up too, dudes. We got about a month, and then we got Halloween. So Oh yeah. Next, I love Underworld. Vampire stuff, right? I absolutely love Underworld. I want to say, okay, which the first one? I think the first one's probably the best. But so I like the first one. I like the second one, which is with Marcus. Is that his name? The vampire that's like full on vampire, so he's got the wings and everything. That's wicked. So that's one of my favorite ones. Is the second Underworld movie. I like all of them, but and the last one they did too was pretty good as well. The Lycan one was just okay. The werewolf Lycan one, where it was like focused on the Lycans. I thought that was just all right, but not amazing. But yeah, I like the Underworld movies. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, Flat Stuff versus Zombie. Nice. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, let's see. How do you feel about the main Walking Dead so far, Leviticus? So far this season, I think it's been good so far this season. So I've enjoyed it so far this season, yeah. It's sad that it's winding down, though. So while I'm enjoying it at the same time, I'm also sad that I know that we've got basically a year left now, and then Walking Dead is over. Like that's it for the series. But again, Turtles ran for 10 years and ended, and then 2003 they did a new Turtles. So I think Walking Dead will be very similar in that way. I think that it's had its 12-year run now, or however you want to count it, and 13-year whatever, with like a year off in between bonus episodes and stuff. 11 seasons officially, but more like 12 and a half to 13. It's going to end off good. It's going to be fun. And then after that, I'm sure there'll be other stuff on later on that should be good. Next said, yes, Underworld is badass. Yeah, you might smite me, but I love Blade movies. No, I like Blade too. I like the second Blade. I have some Blade action figures. I got a Marvel Legends Blade Wesley Snipes figure from like 2004, sealed. It's in my basement in package. So that's pretty cool. Flat Stuff Earth, what happened to Rick Grimes? Well, he leaves, and then we're going to see him in the movie after that. So, yeah. So, San Andreas says, Trav, who would win, Shane versus Season 3 Morgan? That's a good question. I guess I would go with, I guess Morgan could probably take Shane out. I think he could, yeah. When he was in clear mode, I think Shane would probably lose, but if he had other survivors with him, like 3 or 4 or 5 of his own team, then they could outnumber Morgan. But one-on-one, I'll go with Morgan, yeah. Very good. So, James W., when you order Rick off Wish and get John Doerr, well, that'd be hard to do. That'd be hard to do now, man. So, let's see. Shane started to lose it, and he wasn't trustworthy anymore. Well, that's fair enough. That's true. Hey, Jay, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. We might be wrapping up soon here, Jay, unfortunately, because I don't have too much for tonight. The review's already in the channel for the episode. It's a good one. And so, yeah, there was a UFC last night, too, wasn't there? Or do I got that wrong? I have to look that up after this. Yeah. John Dory got done in by a kid. Yeah, same as... I guess that's true, Dr. Death. I never really thought about that, but that's a good comparison, yeah. Morgan, for sure, Shane was weak. They made him look strong. He actually lost almost all his fights. Yeah, well, Rick lost a lot of fights in Walking Dead, right? Like Rick like rarely won fights. He lost against Morgan mostly, not entirely, right? But he almost got stabbed to death by Morgan. He lost against the governor, and he was going to lose, and then Michonne saved him. He lost against, Michonne hit him with a rock, so he lost that one too. He lost against Daryl. He kind of beat Negan, but he didn't quite beat him all the way. So Rick's track record, but he did get Terminus. He got Gareth. He got Machete with a red handle. So he got the Hunters, so that was good. So I guess we can say he's off and on. Thanks, Mark Shark. He said, you watched the Walking Dead World Beyond episode? My God, ... Just give me Rick. I haven't seen it yet, Mark Shark. I'm going to watch it tonight. Watch the Walking Dead World Beyond tonight. And I'll have a review for you guys sometime this week, maybe Wednesday or something. Next couple days, yeah. But I don't want to cut it short with you dudes, but I think I know I am losing my voice. Too many gaming videos and too many the review and everything. So we'll cut it a bit short for tonight, guys. Do want to thank you guys for joining, though. And it is certainly some fun. So going to be fun. Watch World Beyond this week. Review will be posting in a few days for that. And then also excited for, the mid-season or tri-season finale coming up for Walking Dead next weekend. Should be good. All right, dudes. Well, thank you, Leviticus Allen. I do appreciate it. Lulu. Thank you, too, as well. And thank you all for joining. Have yourselves a great night, guys. It was good seeing you, as always. And I'll have some more videos for you guys soon. The reviews for those pretty soon, yeah. You're welcome, Jack. Thanks for joining, man. And, get some rest, get some sleep, Jack. And we'll see you soon. Have a great night, Madeline, Lulu, and Flat Stuff, Earth, and everybody else. Have yourself a great night, JJ. Have a great night, all you guys. Thanks for joining. And, it's fun, as always. And I'll see you this week with the review videos for World Beyond, and then excited for the mid-season finale coming up. Maybe do a predictions video for that one. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. As always,